Y'all, these packages look kind of banged up, but I'm sure the contents are fine, and I'm so excited to see what seeds I got from 2 different vendors. And let's go ahead and rip these open and see what's inside. I knew this was going to be a good package because it's from Daisy with Good Gardens on Etsy, and I actually learned about this being for sale from David the Good. It's his family, it's his daughter who's selling them. And these are like a Chinese yam. And so they're super tiny, itty bitty, but they're already got roots growing in here. So awesome. I need to get these planted right away. And that's all. I'm really excited about them. Every time he talks about them on his channel, I'm like, half the time I'd pop on to Etsy and then it wasn't there. And then I'm not quite sure from other sellers if it's exactly the same thing. So I'm like, I know if I buy it from Good Gardens, from Daisy on Etsy, that is his family. So I went ahead and got those Chinese yams. And then I also got the velvet beans. And I actually have some old velvet beans from a long, long time ago. I might throw them in the ground and just see if they sprout. Now, velvet beans are kind of like a medicine, and it boosts testosterone. So I just want it because it's really beautiful. It's a nitrogen fixer, and it's just really interesting. So that's why I'm growing it. There are different kinds of velvet beans. Some produce like a fuzzy substance on the outside, is what I researched, that is kind of irritating. So I don't know if this will have that or not, but I'm going to plant them and see. And I just want to be able to have I think it's really important to have medicinal plants, even if you don't really have a purpose for them yet. You just never know what's going to happen in the future. So I went ahead and got those velvet beans and these little tiny Chinese yams. I got something from Amazon. Sounds like seeds to me. I love borage. That's so funny because I actually bought like a pound of borage. But I must have, they crossed in the mail or something. So I got the pound of borage before. I ordered the smaller package, ounce, and then I ordered like a pound of them later. But I got the pound first, and then I got this one second. But I don't care. I'm going to put this in my seeds for saving. Because I already, actually, maybe I should go ahead and plant them. Because it says plant by June. You know what? I must have misplaced this package because I might have ordered this a long time ago. I think so, because I don't want to be unfair when I'm reviewing them or something. I recently bought a really big package, and I probably forgot that I ordered this one. But I've gotten a lot of my seeds into a different organization because I've been buying seeds in bulk and then making seed packets and giving them away, selling them, trading them, and just having a lot of fun. And borage is one of the ones I'm really happy with. So they taste so good. The flowers taste like cucumbers. They're really beautiful. The pollinators love them. And they will even self-seed sometimes. And I just love that the really subtle cucumber flavor of the flowers is just so nice. So I'm happy I have them. Since they are supposed to be used by 2025, I'm going to go ahead and plant like all of them. And there's a lot. And then I'm just going to have I'm going to be the house that has all the borage. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I have a pound of seeds that has another year or two before they need to be planted. And of course they'll last longer than that. It's just like the ideal timing. The most germination rate is going to happen in a certain amount of time. So, plant old seeds. I showed a video a while back where I planted seeds from 2017. And I've got some plants in my garden now that are growing very well from seeds that were like 7-8 years old. And they're doing great. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these. Definitely going to get these in the ground. These Chinese yam. These little bulbs. and as well as the velvet bean. So really excited about that. I have a bunch of different runner beans that I've started. I need to show you guys those. They're really crazy. I need to get them in the ground because I have them in like solo cups and they are going wild. But I wanted to show this to you, and I also wanted to show you I've got some toys. I've got some garden toys. Let's check them out. First off, I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought a bunch of ink pads and like a whole container of these little stamps. And actually these were not my favorite ones. This one's one of my favorites. I love the snail. There's one that looks like the dragonfly, and there's one that looks like a sunflower and one that looks like a sunshine. Those are my 4 favorite of all of them. I didn't like this one as much because when I stamped it out, it looked kind of like a blob. But I might try it in black because in white it didn't look very good. But I do really like the brown and the gold on a brown seed packet. It looks really cool. So I will show some of that to you. So I've been putting together seed packets and I put like the gold stamp there. So you can barely see the gold, but I kind of liked that because it's kind of subtle. And then I do really like the dragonfly. So I'm going to step up my game with making the seed packets look cute. On some of them, I didn't put very much. I just kind of like put a couple stamps on there. And then I started getting a little creative and putting like on the corners or the edges. So it looks like the paper was like that when it was folded. So I'm just kind of jazzing up the game. And then I also special ordered, just got here today. I got like a classroom set of stamps where it says like, you know, I want you to fix this, resubmit this, whatever. And I got it for this stamp here where it says checked because I've been writing down like germination tests on the back of each of the packets and saying when the germination test was done and what the rate is. And I have a special stamp, 2 special stamps I'm having custom made for me that will say like germination tested on this date, what's the percent, all that kind of stuff. But until that comes, I'm going to just do the checked stamp. So I just went ahead and stamped that on here. I think I'd want it on the side. And then right next to this, I will just write the date and the percent. And people will infer, obviously, if it says checked, that means, you know, I tested the seeds. So I do like this stamp. And, you know, what if you break it down, it wasn't very expensive because it came with a bunch of other stamps. I just took this one out. It's going to go into my little tub here with my other stamps that it's for gardening or for my, you know, seed collections. And I do really like it. So I did order a couple stamps in the mail that are going to be coming probably by the end of June. I'll show you those later. But I had some custom made for me. This one here is going to be basic. Let's go ahead and rip it open and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so this stamp has a date on here. And I've got a stamper kind of like this in my classroom. But I wanted to keep things separate, you know. And you can put the date on there. So I could do like the date for the germination test. And then if I want to do like a best by date, I can change the date on there and then do a best by date too. So there is like an ink stamp, the ink part here. I think I might need to put that in myself. Let me read the instructions. Okay, I'm reading the instructions. I push the stamp halfway down, press the lock button on the sides, and then insert the ink pad with the ink facing down. It makes a click noise when properly inserted. Push the stamp fully down, then press the lock buttons back into place. Rotate the wheels to adjust the stamp to the desired date. Push the stamp and release the lock. Okay, so I already did the step 1. Push the stamp halfway down and lock it. So that's what I did here. I pushed it halfway down and I pushed those buttons on the side and locked it. Almost just lost the ink pad. I'm not kidding. I'm so like, I don't know. I think it's I'm not getting good sleep because I keep dropping things, losing things, forgetting things. I need to take some like ginkgo biloba or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and rip this open, and then it says ink facing down. So this must be the ink side. And with the other ones I ordered, the ones I have them actually like personalized. I'm hoping that the first set of ink is already installed. I don't like that I have to do this myself, but whatever. I don't remember. I think this is like $11, $11 or $12. And the one I bought before, it's very easy. Like I didn't have to put a stamp in there, and I've been using it for years, and I've never needed a refill. And I did buy some refills for my specialized ones because I figure if I'm spending all that money to have it like personalized, it will be a bummer when it runs out of ink. But I'm hoping that I don't have to install the initial one. Hopefully it'll already be in there. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in and see. Hopefully it's simple. Okay, I really need to get like a handheld video camera because it would be kind of nice to show you guys the detail. But it slid right in, no big deal, but it was kind of messy. So let's go ahead and try out the stamp. So I just rotated it with these little wheels on the side to June 20th. And now I'm going to stamp it. It looks like it's got ink all over it. While I was rotating it, it was inking itself. So that's kind of messy. So when you're turning the date, you have to like close it and then turn it. Because when I had it like this, I was actually getting the wrong date. So I needed to actually twist them when I have them in this position. Okay, I think this says June 20th, 2025. But I don't know. Let me stamp it first. It's so messy. It's hard to read. Okay, I tried it a few times, and if you press really hard, it does come out kind of nice. Okay, so I can use this until I get my specialized ones in the mail, which will probably be by the end of June. I'll do a video and show you. I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping that like the spacing of the words is going to work well to write down the extra information. But for now, this stamp was probably like $1 because it came in a pack of like 10. And then this stamp here was like $11. So I can do my dates for the germination tests and then stamp them. So that's looking really, I like it. What do you think? I also I went crazy. I put like lots of sunshines on this one. And then I would just like write in Sharpie marker the type of seed that it is. Very nice. All right, everybody. Be good, be sweet. Grow a garden if you want to eat. And I will do another video soon. And I will have to plant this is what I need to plant first. See you next time. Bye.